What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Councilmen. Today we are at episode 2 of Nonsensical November, which is the thing we just made up last episode. If you want to go check it out. So today we are here with me, Ariq. It's still Ricky on my stream thing. It's fine. We have Albert and we have Teguh. We do not have Kelvin today because what happened to what happened to Kelvin?
He has
He
been
never
run
said
over.
anything. He just said he can't. He said he can't attend. He didn't have a reason. He just said, I can't do it.
He was run over by a
Oh my
bunch
god,
of
what the hell?
sheeps.
Oh my god,
Hell,
what the fuck? I'm hearing random audio things. What the hell?
There's random audio.
Yeah. No, it's like something's wrong with my microphone. The fuck? Hang
No,
on.
I hear it too. It's probably Albert's end.
Oh, am I? I'm not streaming. I'm not streaming anything.
There's like
Is it still going on?
Yes.
it's still going on. It's
Is it-
quiet.
is it-
It's
Is it gone?
No, it's come back.
still there a bit.
What?
I don't know if you can actually hear it in the stream though. I mean,
I can't.
But it's still gonna be annoying.
Wait, it's still there.
it's still there.
All right. Well. You guys talk about something. I'll leave the show and I'll be right back.
I don't. Okay, now it's gone. It's gone with Albert. I think we should add. Wait, we should add some context. Nonsensical November is.
So
we don't really have much to talk about. So as a result, we're gonna talk nonsense.
Yeah. But about the thing, Albert should probably know that I just checked the YouTube stream and you can hear the sound as well. So.
Oh, that's not bueno. Okay, so it's a good thing Albert has it reset.
That's no good.
Yeah, that's no good. That's no bueno.
So.
Hi. Is
Hang on,
it or is it still there?
it's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
gone,
It's gone.
That's
Technical
the-
difficulties.
That is the first technical difficulty we ever had on air.
It's a
Well, we're bound to
technical
have it
non-
at some point.
No, it's
Huh?
November. It's technical nonsense.
Technical nonsense. Well.
Okay, so we got that cleared up. Okay, so Jesus, what the fuck is this thing?
What?
Hold on, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Yeah,
and I just saw something
very
happening.
professional of Ariq. We are back at Nonsensical November. Ariq's playing a video game. Teguh's trying to get some sleep. I just woke up. Kelvin got run over by some sheep. So yes, we are on to the right track right here.
Oh, is that
today.
what happened?
Yep. Teguh just commended his sheep like attack, and then Kelvin got stampede.
All right.
Unbeknownst to our viewers, the civil war has begun.
How do you command your sheep to attack, Teguh? What do you say exactly?
They have a specific word.
I can't let you know. It's a secret command.
Actually, yeah. If we know, then we could command his sheep. It's not.
Maybe
not a very good
Teguh
thing.
maybe Teguh have a telepathic link with the sheep.
You're just uncovering his secrets at this point.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. It's as simple as wo lo 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 lo.
Well, that's the command.
And it converts all sheep. And they
Actually, wait. I just remembered something. I heard like a fact that sheep have accents depending where they're from.
What? So is it like
Oh,
Oh,
that's
they-
something
a
I
British-
didn't know.
a
Okay, let's Google it.
A British sheep is like
Yeah. They tested. They say like
American
British
sheep is
sheeps and like like I heard somewhere like British sheeps and like Scottish sheeps have different like bleats.
Teguh is now intently googling it, trying to find out if
I
this is
am.
true or not. You can see.
I heard it somewhere. I heard it from like probably an Instagram post or something. Could be a shit post, but you know.
Uh,
Or is it a different animal that I'm calling? Or is it cows? I think it's cows. Not sheep.
the BBC is saying cows can have it, but I don't care about that. I want to know about sheep.
Oh, okay. So I think it's cows. I must have said it wrong. Never mind. It's false information.
Oh, you got the goose hopes up, man.
I thought it was sheep, man. No, I think it's cows. They have different
It's not.
moves.
It's not even regional accents. It's just depending on the herd.
Explain,
Like
Teguh.
different herds will move with like slightly differently.
Oh,
Moo?
it depends from which their farm is, not where their region is.
Yeah.
Okay, that is okay. I thought they literally had a different moo.
They
That
have a
sheep's a
southern.
different
They
bleed.
have a southern accent on the moo.
Man.
Meow. Meow.
Okay. Anyway, what's up? What's up in all your life?
Oh wait,
Teguh.
apparently the cows, like if they're very close to the farmer, they begin picking up the farmer's accent. What the
The
Oh
farmer's
wow.
accent?
Yeah, so they begin like speaking similarly to how the farmer speaks.
Well,
Apparently that's how they develop
I
their
have a
accent.
question. What if the farmer is mute?
I guess they just
No,
The
move
cow
normal.
don't
I
speak
don't
as
think
well.
I don't think the farmers moo.
No. What if the farmer's mute, not moo?
Oh well, then there's no moo. There's no mooing.
Then does that mean that the cows will not speak as well?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they will moo with sign language.
They will moo with sign language.
They'll use their hooves or
That is,
something.
I want to see a cow just use sign language. That is
It's like they lift up their hooves like that.
Oh God.
That's weird. Is this
Anyway.
cow okay? No, he's disabled.
Anyway, what's up with your life? What have been going on to go in your life? Anything special?
Earlier today when at work I had an interesting encounter.
What happened?
So this guy came over and to ask me a question at work.
Oh wait,
as always.
real quick, in case the audience doesn't know, explain what you do in your work. What do you work?
I
yeah.
work at a tourist information center. So literally my job is to sit down and wait for someone to come ask me a question.
Oh really?
So that happened earlier today. Someone came and asked me a question. And then he saw my like name tag, which lists down what languages I speak, and he saw Indonesian, and he's like, "Are you Indonesian?" I'm like, "Yes." And from that, I could tell that he's kind of Malay. And they're like, "Are you Indonesian?" He's like, "No, I'm Melayu." I'm like, "Okay." And then he proceeds to talk to me in Malaysian. He talks to me in Malaysian.
That's confusing though.
And
I mean,
was
not to sound racist, but that's just jumbled up Indonesian, isn't it not?
yes. So I was like,
as Indonesians,
okay.
it is jumbled up Indonesian.
Yeah, and then so I
No,
responded.
That means
so
Malaysian is jumbled up Bahasa Indonesia.
So I listened to it. I was like, I think I know what he's trying to say. Okay. And then I responded in Indonesian, and then somehow we managed to understand the conversation. And
I mean,
yes.
to be honest, apart from like certain dialects, I guess like for an Indonesian to get their point across to a Malaysian, it's possible just to get their point across.
Yes.
I guess
it's
so.
very
like
possible. But I realized there were certain words I shouldn't use because he just like stared at me confused.
What words did you use?
Like he was like, where can I use the 1 day pass? And I'm like, only on the metro line. So I said, metro doang. And he just stared at me. And I'm like,
I think doang means
subway saja. And he was like, oh, okay.
I wonder what that means.
I wonder what doang means. But it's like just something dirty.
Doang is very Indonesian. Saja. And then he understood me completely. So yes.
I don't know. I don't know if
I think you have
means
to speak
anything.
with the.
Yeah, you have to speak like with the like base
in their language.
Oh my god!
Yeah, if you speak formally, I think if you speak formally, I think they'd understand. If you speak, if you use formal
and then
language,
when I started using
slang.
like basic like Indonesian like base words for Indonesian, like understand. Yeah, it just gets.
Low,
I understand.
he understands like logo. Actually, I don't think you're supposed to say that in the line of work.
I mean, none of his colleague understand what he's doing, so he can swear in Bahasa all he wants. He won't realize it.
Just all of a sudden, like kontak, and we can say swear words.
Well, talking about work, something not as interesting as you, but horrifying. I was at work the other day, and I work in like a, not really, I guess a Chinese restaurant. It's like a Panda Express. It's like in comparison to Indonesia, it's probably consisting to like a hokben, but like a Chinese hokben.
What was the restaurant? What, Panda Express?
Panda Express.
No, it's like Panda Express, but I work in Lemongrass, which is
Oh, it's
like
like Panda Express. Okay.
it's like in my
Yeah.
campus-owned private restaurant, privately owned. And yeah, I work there, and I cook, right? And I was working with the deep fry. I was deep frying something. I think I was deep frying some chickens, and then
Hmm.
yeah, I was just watching that. I was setting the time, and for some reason, one of my colleagues who's cooking something splashed some water all the way to the oil.
Oh.
And you know what? Oil splashed.
Oh.
It hit me in the eye.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I was blinded
Oh,
for like a
Jesus.
few
Ow.
seconds. I cannot open my eye for like a whole minute or something. It burned so bad. I had to wash it over and over. And now I think my eye is okay now, but it was so painful. It was ridiculous.
Oh.
To sue your
Ugh.
coworker.
I mean, I remember that happened to me when I was a kid. Yeah, God, it's so that is painful.
Yeah, sue your
Albert was
coworker.
Albert was
Dude,
stunned for a while.
I've had it in my hands. I've had it everything. I've never had such pain as it was in my eye. I want to cry, but I can't because my eye was one that got hit.
I mean, you're building up pain tolerance towards hot oil.
I
That's
know.
fine.
Yeah, but
God
yeah,
damn.
that's just an
that-
interest.
That reminds me. Have you ever had Panda Express?
Of course,
Have you had their orange chicken thing?
yes,
Is it any good?
overrated.
Oh,
Not good.
Because like
so, I mean,
I saw
everything's
Panda
decent, though.
Express here once, but it's like 2 hours away by car. And I'm not about to go there again.
Their
But
orange
last time I
chicken is
saw it, and I don't know if I want. It's like I saw Panda Express, and I'm like, I heard it's famous. Do I go there? But I didn't.
the orange chicken is literally like the McNuggets nuggets, a bit more chunky in the meat, and they just put like zesty orange sauce. That's it.
So it's just kind of like lemon chicken, but orange.
Yes, and it doesn't and it's not what you're thinking of. You're thinking of the taste of the orange fruit. It's nothing like that. It's the sauce is called orange sauce, and it doesn't taste like orange. It just I don't even know how to describe it because I have that too in my restaurant, and it's there's a bit of sour, but there's a bit of sweet as well. But it's not like it doesn't taste like an orange fruit.
Doesn't taste like lemons either.
It doesn't taste like that. It just tastes like
Say,
it just tastes
I
like
really like
sauce.
lemon chicken.
Orange chicken recipe.
In the comments, we have Fred Love Movies. He said one of the councilmen's doing a mukbang on his own. I think he's talking about
Yeah,
you,
that's
Ariq,
it is
just
your
now.
idea, idiot.
Yeah, but
I just called him an
it was
idiot.
supposed to be a team effort. You are eating on your own, Ariq.
Shut up. It's dinner time where I live.
It's breakfast time where I live.
It's sleeping time.
But yeah, so that was an interesting story from my workplace. We got an interesting story from Teguh's workplace. Ariq, let's hear an interesting story from your workplace.
Ooh.
Dude. I'm fucking unemployed. I'm unemployed and in a relationship. That's not very good. I don't
Oh
understand.
no. Oh no. Wait. How are you funding all of this?
I don't know. I have savings. Don't worry about it. It's not like I haven't gone at the dates with my girlfriend yet. It's only casual hanging out.
By the way, this is new. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
found
there
out.
you go.
I just found out that you have a girlfriend. That's new.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I think that's the main news. Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
All right, explain.
To be honest with you, I don't understand how. Like, out of the four of us, I would assume Albert will get the most. Like, has gone out with the most girls,
Who said I
and
have?
then next would be. I don't know. You haven't mentioned anything. You only had one ex. You only had one ex, dude. You only had one ex.
You never know.
And then I assume the Kelvin is next, and then Teguh, then me. Turns out I'm the one that's been going out.
Why is it me than you?
Because you hang out with girls more often than I do. I mean, yeah, you do. Yeah.
Oh, you mean just hanging out? Okay, sure.
I mean, the chances of you hanging out of getting a girlfriend is higher just because you hang out with more girls. Get what I mean?
You
Correlation.
overestimate. You
It's a
overestimate.
correlation.
Like
You
I just
overestimate.
I
wait,
think
no, you have your own. No, you have your own harem. Yeah, there you go. See.
I think Teguh,
Right.
I think
But they're
the
mostly
fact that
rabbit
Teguh hangs out with the most girls but does not have one pretty much means that he's stuck in the friend zone or something.
Oh.
What,
but
he
have
has
you ever
made a harem?
considered
Huh?
I friend zone them? Oh.
Oh, you friend zone them
Yeah.
instead.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh no, Albert, no,
No.
no, no, no,
Oh god.
no. I think it's like, yeah,
Oh,
you're right, man.
talking about Friends, did you guys heard that the Friends TV show is gonna have a reunion special?
What?
I think
There,
I heard
No.
the news about it.
I was so excited when I heard the news. It was like they're gonna have like a special. I don't know if they're gonna do like a scripted sitcom episode or they're gonna do an unscripted, like just sit together and they just talk about their memories and stuff. But they're gonna work around along with the writers. They're gonna try to do a reunion special. So that's gonna be
Nice.
exciting. As a huge
Hey
Friends
guys,
fan, I'm
remember
just
our
so excited for
show?
it.
It was so bad. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I never watched Friends. I can't say
You
that.
never watch Friends?
No.
I've watched Friends a bit.
Dude, Friends is still, if not my favorite. It's just so easy to watch. It's like, it's so rewatchable, and it's so funny all the time. It just holds up. And
No,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's like those like How I Met Your Mother type kind of shows, right? Sitcoms.
yeah.
Mm.
But I think Friends just transcends a bit more in terms of like the pop culture than like How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
And
I mean, obviously.
plus all the, I mean, Jennifer Aniston is probably the biggest name out of it. Like David Schwimmer, sure, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, Lisa
He
Kudrow, and
became a
Courtney
Top Gear
Cox.
presenter, Matt LeBlanc.
Yeah, he did become a Top Gear presenter after Clarkson left and Hammond.
Mhm.
And
I mean, he's actually decent.
and yeah, so I don't know how it's gonna be. If it's gonna be like an episode thing, scripted, I hope it's funny. I hope they do it well. If it's not, if it just has to sit around like just talking about the memories and stuff like that, I'm down for that too. I mean, they can sit in Central Park. Everyone can fit in that sofa anyway, and they just had some coffee and imagine if they're just talking about like their best memory and suddenly Gunther come from the behind and then just bring them some coffees. Oh, how good is that?
Um,
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited for it. I'm just excited.
yeah, I think. Wait, I don't think Kelvin has watched Friends either. I'm not so sure.
I don't
Ah,
think
sure.
he has.
Hmm. So there's not much for me to be excited about because I haven't watched Friends.
True.
How many
What is
seasons are
what
there?
is some of your huh?
How many seasons are in Friends?
10.
Mm. All right.
Yeah, what are some of your favorite shows? Because my favorite show for like sitcom is definitely Friends. I know you guys like different tastes of shows as well, but I don't think I've ever asked your favorite show or like something.
What's my favorite like sitcom?
Sure, sitcom
this
or
is-
any show in general that when it's on TV or it's playing, you have just to sit down and just to enjoy it. Like you cannot
like
miss
how
the
that
I-
one's. I
I
think
like
that
how
one's
I
obvious
Googled
for you.
sitcom and
I mean, like-
Google's like, what is a sitcom?
Oh,
Like obviously, I like Sweet Life on Deck. I mean, I used to watch it all the time. I watch it religiously.
is that really your favorite, Rick? I didn't know that. I know
I don't
you
know
like
if
it,
it's
but
well.
not-
No, it's. I mean, like I don't know. Like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody or Sweet Life on Deck. I'm not so sure. I can't decide between the two. But it's those guys. Yeah, those guys obviously.
Yeah, since English is not my first language, I learned it kind of later. By the time I understand English a bit more, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody sort of like ending already, and Sweet Life on Deck just started. So that's why I'm more to the On Deck crew than Zack and Cody.
Yeah, I
crew.
mean, yeah. When I lived in Scotland, I learned English by watching Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Nice.
Wait, The Simpsons is a sitcom?
Well, I don't know. I usually count
I
sitcom as
wouldn't
just a
count
live
it.
action show, a comedy live action show.
Hmm.
I wouldn't count The Simpsons as a sitcom, but it was a good show.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
I still
What
like
is it? It's still running, isn't it, or is it done? Simpsons.
I don't actually know.
It have like
think
over
it's still
20
running.
seasons, right, or something.
I think it's still going
No,
on.
they went past 20 seasons long ago.
Yeah, I think it's still going
Are
on.
they over 30 now? I'm gonna fact check this. The
I don't know.
Simpsons seasons. They have season 31. What?
Yeah, it's
What?
like a lot.
The latest
Yeah.
season I watched was like 24.
They have 31 seasons and it's still going. Oh my god.
Yeah, I see it's still going.
Oh my god. In the live chat, Fred love movies, say iCarly. Ironic, because
Alright,
your name
let's
is
go ahead.
your name is Fred, and then there's a character named Freddy from iCarly. So
Anyway, I mean, iCarly was great. I like it.
iCarly is probably my favorite Nickelodeon sitcom.
It's the reason why we did this. We were inspired.
Oh my
We're
god,
inspired
I
by
didn't even
iCarly.
thought about that. Yeah, she did a web show before it was a thing.
Yeah. We're inspired by iCarly. Albert.
Oh, Albert. No.
Albert.
Uh,
God.
Oh, talking about iCarly. You guys know the spaghetti tacos from that show, right?
Yes.
I watched this guy binging with Babish. He tried to recreate
Oh
it.
yeah, he did that.
Oh
I
yeah,
saw that.
that's where I found out about it.
But yeah, I was in my communications class, and the professor is talking about like how media and pop culture affect our influence. And then one person in the class mentioned like, oh yeah, I was watching this show and then it made me want to try out this food. And then the professor started asking, okay, so which one of you is a lecture hall? So it's like big, right? And it's like, so which one of you have ever seen a TV or a movie and then decided to directly want to eat the food out of it? And then I raised my hand and I just screamed out spaghetti tacos. And then some people was like confused at first. And then I proceed to say iCarly, and then half of the class go, oh yeah. Half of the class goes, even more confused.
Oh, those half that have a childhood. And then just me.
I actually tried it out though for a couple of weeks ago. A friend of mine decided to cook it up, the spaghetti tacos. It works better with a hard shell taco than a soft shell taco.
Yeah,
And it depends on what kind of sauce you put on the spaghetti, but I like it. It's messy, but I like it.
I like how the idea behind it is supposed to make it more convenient to eat, but at the same time it isn't. At the same time it isn't. It just spills everywhere.
No, if you put too much
I would
sauce,
assume that. Yeah, I would assume
it
the
will
noodles and the sauce
the
is
bottom
like.
of the taco will be wet and it will just break into half.
I thought my first problem is I thought like the noodles is too noodly and it would just slip
Noodly.
off.
Well,
I don't know how to describe it. Noodly.
surprisingly, noodly. That's a new verb, adjective right there. How would you want if you go to a noodle restaurant? Okay, how would you want your noodles? I want them to be noodly.
I want them
I want my
noodly.
noodles.
I want extra noodly. God, Albert, your mic is sounding noodly again. God damn it.
Is it really?
Yeah, and it
Why
does
did
go
I
on the
use
live
noodly
stream.
as this description?
I checked earlier, it does go on the live stream.
Oh no.
It's a bit annoying that Albert has to keep resetting or something.
Yeah, I have no clue. I'll try to fix it. But in the meantime, I don't know what in the meantime.
I want to put my plates back down first because I just finished eating. Be 1 second.
Okay, so Teguh, ran for a bit while I try to fix my microphone.
About what? Oh wait. So I just watched Aquaman, and I'm very late to the party.
Is it better? Is my audio better?
Oh yes, yay! I can hear you without bursting my ears into like a river of blood.
I don't know what was going on that one just now. I hope it doesn't happen again. But okay, go on. Explain. You just watched Aquaman. Finally. It's almost a whole year since Aquaman came out. It's almost December again. That's crazy.
And coincidentally, it just came out on Netflix. That's why I watched it.
Okay. Have you ever used VPN on Netflix just to see the other shows from like around the globe? Because it's a different country of different shows on Netflix.
Actually, no, because I use the app. So.
Well, you can still use VPN on the app.
Oh yeah, no, I just remembered I'm the only weird one with the VPN that's only browser.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because like I'm too lazy to install VPNs. But doesn't Netflix just like not work with VPNs?
I mean, it works because my sister wanted to watch Friends, but Friends is not on Netflix Australia. And then I told her to use my NordVPN account because I have a NordVPN. I told her to just use it and then try to see if Friends is there. And Friends is in. When she used a VPN and redirect herself to US, Friends is in the Netflix. So
Okay, I'm gonna try that like right now.
Ariq, is that ice cream?
Yeah, this is 4 liters of ice cream.
Oh my god, I want ice cream now.
Ah, fuck, I want ice cream.
See, Ariq is doing a
but
mukbang
it
on his
doesn't work.
own.
It says. Oh wait, it works. Wait, what? Okay.
See, I told you.
Wait, I have to try logging in first. Hold on.
Actually, it's not 4 liters. Most of it is gone. It's only the bottom.
You've eaten most of them.
I still want ice cream.
Been around for like 2 months.
By the way, Teguh, go on. I want to hear what you think of Aquaman. It's literally it's crazy how it's almost been a whole year. It's almost December again. Aquaman came out in December. Times move so fast, man.
I think it was a fun movie. It wasn't the greatest, but it was at least fun to watch.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, like I feel like there are certain things. I don't know. Like I want to say I wish they split it up into 2 movies, but then it doesn't really work if I think
It
about
won't
it
work.
even more. But like some parts, not all of it, but like I'd say about like 25% of the movie felt like they put it in, but then they realized they didn't have enough time, so they cut most of it out.
I'm trying to remember because
I mean-
I'm not the biggest fan of that film, so it's like half in my memory, half not. But I think I see
The
what
last-
you're getting at.
Like
the last battle scene was dope though.
Sure.
actually, I didn't like the last battle scene the most because it
There
was
is
like
there's an octopus
Wait,
playing
no,
a drum.
yeah, I love that, but like no, like the last not like the battle, I guess, but the war scene. Like I feel like they could have stretched a bit, made it more longer and exciting, but nope, it was like what, 2 minutes long.
I thought the film was too long in general. There was so many ridiculous stuff in there. There are some cool stuff, sure, but it was
Wait,
just
I'm
the
actually-
dialogues are so cheesy.
Yes.
The CGI, the CGI is fine. I like how they did incorporate the underwater stuff, but the dialogues are just sometimes way too cheesy for me, and it's just. I don't know. When Mera and Aquaman kiss, I feel like it lasted for like 1 full hour. They kissed for so long, and the camera just rotates. It's just at that point of the movie, I'm like so checked out, and I was like so done with that film, and the kiss was like near the very end, I believe. And at the point of that film, I'm like, I'm so done. Let's get this over with. And then the kiss lasts for like a full rotation, and I'm like, you know?
That's because you're just
Oh,
lonely.
Oh, shots fired.
That might be true, but I don't know. I'm just tired of that film. Not a big fan of it. But yeah, talking about films that I've seen, I actually seen since our last show. Remember how in the last show I said I was gonna talk about Doctor Sleep in this show because I didn't get a chance last week, even though that film came out last week. So yeah, I saw Doctor Sleep last week, and I saw Charlie's Angels this week, and Ford versus Ferrari this week. So which one do you guys want to hear first?
Ford v for no spoilers. Ford v
versus-
Ferrari.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
No spoilers for Ford versus Ferrari. It's the one I'm most anticipated on.
Okay, no spoilers, but I'll review it.
Yeah, go.
I thought this is one of the best films of the year so far for me.
Ooh.
It is. The director is James Mangold, who you know from Logan, and I thought Logan was good. I don't know if this is better than Logan just yet, but in terms of directing, he did an amazing job with his camera work and with the dialogues are spot on. So Matt Damon is playing Carol Shelby, and Christian Bale is playing Ken Miles, and both of them nail their performances. I would be surprised if one of them or even both get nominated for an Oscar. I'm guessing more for Christian Bale for Ken Miles on a supporting actor, because the film is pretty much like both of them is pretty much the star of the film, but it's more on like I would say Damon have more screen time, so Damon would probably be more of a lead, and the lead actor position is tougher on the Oscars. But Christian Bale, man, he did an amazing role as Ken Miles, and just the story is engaging. I remember watching the Grand Tour special where they talk about the Ford versus Ferrari, the Ford GT40, right? That's the one that they did the 24-hour race in Le Mans. In case you guys don't know, this is about the 24-hour race in Le Mans between Ford versus Ferrari. And it's just, if you don't know anything about it, go into the film blind because there will be the best experience ever. If you know something about it, just still try to enjoy it, because I was like, I know it, but I don't really know, so I was like invested in it. And the best thing about this is, you guys are probably bigger car fans than I am. I am not a big car fan, and every time they were on the racetrack, I couldn't help but just smile like a little kid watching, like being like in a car, like full race. I was just so excited for it. It just, the way how they did it, it makes me just like so excited. And I went like a bunch of emotion in the last half of the film because of certain something. But it was really well directed, good story, good performance, and the music is also very well done. So yeah, that's Ford versus Ferrari for you. Hopefully you guys enjoy that film, because I liked it a lot.
I think our expectations just shot through the roof.
Yes.
I mean, I was like, Ford versus Ferrari, huh? Le Mans, that's kind of interesting. I might watch it. It's kind of cool. And then he said like it's really good in every way. I was like, huh.
I really,
No,
if
we're
I
definitely
if I were
watching.
to say some flaws, maybe the film is 2.5 hours, so maybe it's kind of slow at some times, and there are some moments which it's like, actually no, I take it back. The comedy nails us perfectly. I don't know. This film is just good. I really like the first thing.
I mean,
The first thing
I do kind of expect it to be a slower film.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first thing I said after I finished watching the film to my friend is like, "That's how you make a movie." That's the first thing I said, literally. Because
Oh, damn.
the movie before that I saw was Charlie's Angels. It was the other day, and boy, oh boy, that film stinks. Oh, basically,
I
Charlie's.
don't even know
It's
who plays the Angels.
it's a reboot. It's a reboot qual kind of ish, and it stars Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, and who's the other one? God, Charlie's Angels 2019. So yeah, Kristen Stewart, from Twilight and all the other stuff, but she's way better as an actress. She just got better because of Twilight. Naomi Scott, which you might know from Lemonade Mouth and also the Aladdin film, and Ella Balinska, which is the other. I don't know where she's from previously, but she's the other angel. And this is directed and written by Elizabeth Banks. And the last thing Elizabeth Banks did in terms of directing, I believe, was Pitch Perfect 2. So you can sort of expect what kind of movie this is gonna be. And yeah, it's not very good. This movie is a definition of cringe, in my opinion. The dialogue are bad. Some of the characters, in comparison to Ford versus Ferrari, where everyone feels like a real person, in this film, people, they feel like caricature of themselves. So that's why it doesn't work at all. And the action is fine. The dialogues are bad. Kristen Stewart surprisingly did very well for bad dialogues in comparison to what she did in Twilight. Naomi Scott, I thought, was okay. I expect more from her because of what she's been a talented actress, but I don't think she can do anything to fix the bad dialogues in this film. And yeah, this film just stinks. And Ford vs. Ferrari is one of the best film of the year. This one's one of the worst film of the year, in my opinion. Maybe
Nice.
that's why I was so pleased with Ford vs. Ferrari, because I was very disappointed in this one.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think I remembered one time when I was like a kid. I remembered watching the original Charlie's Angels.
And that was so
Oh,
much
like-
better than this. At least that was
Yeah.
much more
I
fun.
mean, I remember when I looked at the girls, I was like, "Oh, god damn!" Now I'm just like, "The fuck are these idiots?" I'm not feeling it. I'm not
I mean-
feeling it, fam.
I mean, in terms of star power, you cannot really beat Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, and Lucy Liu. Those two are just iconic at this point. And this one are like up and comers, I guess. Pretty much, most of them are up and comers. So, But yeah, I wonder if it will make more money than Ford versus Ferrari this weekend. It
God knows.
might actually, because last year's box office weekend, people love Doctor Sleep for the most part. The people who doesn't love Doctor Sleep are the book readers, and I cannot really explain it without spoiling the story, which I'm not gonna. But the one who most of them love it, and last week it only made 14 million in the box office, which is very, very little. If you want me to compare it to some other films, it was like, well, this is unfair, but like in the summer, Hobbs and Shaw make over 100 million in the opening weekend. This one make 14 million in the opening weekend. So that's, you can see the discrepancy over there.
I mean, in all fairness, to be honest, I actually don't expect it to make that much because Ford versus Ferrari is kind of like. Wait, my tongue is cold. It's a bit hard to talk.
It's numb.
So, like, Ford versus Ferrari is kind of like, I don't know, like, I guess people kind of see it as a more of a documentary kind of film that's like taken seriously, and as a result, they're like, I'm interested.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlie's Angels, it's an action film, and everyone's just gonna be like, yeah, why not?
That's true. Unless the word of mouth really spreads that Charlie's Angels is not that good, and people will be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna waste my money for this,"
Mhm.
I mean,
Unlikely,
Frozen 2 is
I bet
coming out
that-
next weekend, so people might be saving their money for that.
Oh, I need
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I want to watch that.
I mean,
Hopefully we don't get a song that everyone plays for like 2 whole months straight again.
Let
Wait,
it go,
Tigo,
let it go.
do you know if Frozen's gonna be in Japanese when you watch it there? Will the song be in
They'll
Japanese,
have the English dub with the Japanese dubs.
so you can pick which film you want to watch?
Yes, I'm not gonna watch the Japanese dub. I will
What
not
does Let It Go
understand
sound like
anything.
in Japan?
That's a good question.
I think Kelvin should figure that out instead. Let Kelvin do that. Let Teguh watch
In
normally.
English?
I bet Kelvin is the one who's like, oh yes, I'm gonna watch it in Japanese.
But yeah, talking about the cold, back to Doctor Sleep. Because there's some cold settings there. I thought the film was really good. Ariq is just smiling because I did a bad pun. I did a bad segue. But yeah, I thought the film was really good. It was once again kind of long, and it's pretty much the same runtime as Ford vs Ferrari. But Ford vs Ferrari just went through way better than Doctor Sleep. I felt Doctor Sleep some moments was quite slow. And Ewan McGregor was good and all, and the story I thought was engaging. If you love The Shining, I think you will love this movie because I love The Shining and I really enjoy it. If you don't never seen The Shining, I recommend watching it first and watching this, but you can still enjoy this film without seeing The Shining. It just won't be, probably you just won't be too excited about it.
Not as
And I-
immersive.
And I think it reflects to why the box office isn't that good. Because like if I didn't told you what Doctor Sleep is about and you see a title, Doctor Sleep, what is your first thoughts?
It's about the doctor who's looking.
Right? Like you don't know what's it all about, isn't it? Like unless they did like
I
The
wouldn't know
Shining.
it was related. Yeah, I wouldn't know it was related to The Shining.
The only thing that because even in the poster it's not really, it's sort of related, but not really. The closest thing that they did for the marketing is on the trailer when they show the Overlook Hotel. But like, aside from that, literally most people is like, Doctor Sleep. Is that a Doctor Strange sequel or something? People won't know what it is. Because unless they did like The Shining, Doctor Sleep or something like that. I know they're faithful to the book with the same title, but people just don't know what it is.
How well did it do in the box office?
Doctor Sleep?
Hmm.
Yeah, 14. This one I told you, 14 million last week.
Oh, same like Ferrari.
No, Ford versus Ferrari we don't know yet because it just came out this week. The 140 million, the one that I mentioned before, was for Doctor Sleep. We haven't got anything for Ford versus Ferrari. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Stranger Things doing it again.
are you serious? Okay, but yeah, as I was saying, let me just fix this real quick. Is it? Is it better now?
Nope.
Wait.
Nope.
Well,
every time it starts to get better, it's like,
okay, well, I'll try to fix it. You guys talk about some. Well, you know what? Fred Love Movie says this in the chat. You guys go talk about it.
Big Ford cars or Ferrari cars? That's a good idea. That's a very good question, actually. Like, what is this? The thing is, there's a lot of context to put into this one. Do you want us to race them? Do you want us to have them for everyday life?
The thing is, I'm not.
Or do you just want to know what we like?
If I had to pick between the two, I don't know. I don't like either that much. I mean, like, there are cars I like from Ford, and there are cars I like from Ferrari, but like,
they're not our favorite. They're not our
favorites, right? Like,
yeah, they're not really our favorite.
Ford or Ferrari? Just because Ferrari is overrated, I'll go for Ford.
Is my
I
sound?
think Ford's cars. It's fixed now. I think Ford cars
Plus-
nowadays are a bit better now. I mean, like as in like they've improved.
Unless we're going at like what the movie's talking about, the Le Mans level, right? If we're talking about the Le Mans level, then of course I'm going Ferrari. But like
Yeah, Ford was a
as
what do you
much
call it?
as I like the Ford GT, the F40 wins it by far.
Mm.
But like, if we're talking about like just which would I pick,
In
well,
general,
obviously Ford because I'm not around. I don't see the practicality nor the ability for me to enjoy driving around a 458.
See, I would pick Ferrari if I was in Indonesia. Why? Because Ford closed down in Indonesia.
wait,
Yeah,
what?
Okay, no, there's that.
Wait, is that for real?
Ford,
Yeah,
Ford closed down in Indonesia. So
Wow, I didn't
Ferrari
know
it
that.
is.
If I think about it, I'm pretty sure they also closed down in Japan. I've never seen a Ford here.
Oh, no,
Except
that's
for like
because
an
they're beaten
imported
by
like
that's
68
because they're
Mustang.
beaten by
Like,
Subaru, man. Damn, what's wrong with you? Or Toyota.
If I have to pick, you guys, I'm not a big car guy, but I have to pick. I'll just pick Ferrari just because it's
Just because
cooler.
it's cool.
It's a cooler car.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's
That's my
Fiat.
reasoning.
It's Fiat. It's a Fiat, Albert.
Sure.
The damn
Yeah.
Fiat. It is though. It's owned by Fiat.
Yeah, it is. It is owned by Fiat. But yeah, you guys want to talk about the
Is
trailer
that
that we saw?
obnoxious?
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were puking for
never
a
mind.
moment. You had too much ice cream and you just grabbed the bucket and just puke. I thought that's what you were doing.
That's what I was sucking the last few parts of it.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's talk about trailers that we saw. So literally before we record this, we saw the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run trailer. So let's just talk about that. What do you guys think of it?
it's
I don't
an
know.
interesting
You
art
go first.
style.
It was.
By interesting, do you like it or do you not like the art style?
I don't hate it, but
I don't
I don't
like
know,
it.
it's like
You don't like it even.
it's just something I might need to get used to.
Yeah,
Okay.
a 3D SpongeBob is not, it's not normally. It's not exactly
Yeah, and
what
like
you normally see.
I don't know, would it work if they did like if they kept it 3D but kept the outlines on him? Would that make it less weird? I don't know. Because like
The outline.
my
So it
only
becomes
issue
like,
with like the whole new 3D SpongeBob is that it looks like somewhere in between real and cartoon, and it just doesn't sit well.
Uncanny
But
Valley.
the thing is,
Yeah.
Patrick. I think Patrick worked very well. It's only SpongeBob that I'm having an issue with.
Yeah, I mean, I like what you said. Is the audio issue back?
It just disappeared. It was for a while. Now it just disappeared.
Oh god. Anyway,
It's fine now. Yeah.
It's fine. That's fine.
yeah, the animation style. I can see what you're saying, like the 3D and everything. And what it reminds me of is this the Captain Underpants animation style. It's like it's not the Pixar style. It's like a cartoon 3D animated style.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see the
like
comparison.
Like yeah, but like look, I feel like Patrick works very well, but like I don't know, SpongeBob is just.
It's the same animation style as the Scooby trailer as well, because the trailer just came out.
Yeah.
The Scoob movie. It's the same animation style, and I feel like they're from different studio though.
It looks different, to be honest.
It's the same like art style, but like,
I don't know. Maybe it's just the setting.
Scoob movie.
I guess it's just like it's different characters. Ones are not human, and all the others are mostly human. So I guess yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, the animation style is sort of similar. It's like half 3D. If that does that make sense? It's not like fully Pixar 3D style. It's like
yeah.
It's like an in between of like 2D and 3D.
Wait, you know what, Teguh? You said only if they keep the outlines. What, you want to try to make it look like Borderlands or something?
I mean, not like Borderlands level, but like I mean,
it's gonna be disturbing.
Like, but with outlines.
I guess I know what you mean.
I don't know.
It's
I'm
very
thinking
similar to
about it.
Borderlands, but not at the same level.
No. Borderlands is too extreme for SpongeBob.
That will be too
I don't
weird.
think you want SpongeBob running around with a buzz axe like it's not very child friendly.
Talking about which, Keanu Reeves is in the trailer. That is something.
Yeah, dude, I love
That
that.
is that's God. Look at him. He looks so breathtaking in that tumbleweed.
Dude, Reddit is already full of Keanu Reeves memes. So
Yeah, I mean, ever since E3, like Keanu Reeves is just
When is
like
this?
taking
When
the
is this
internet.
film coming out? But yeah, what do you guys think of the story and everything? It's gonna be like a road trip movie looking for Gary.
I
I mean,
guess.
that's almost similar to the SpongeBob movie. I don't remember which one, where they had to go after Neptune's crown.
Yes,
I
that's the
really
one
like
that I
that movie.
remember. The one that
Yeah,
they almost died, right?
yeah, I really like that one. I hope it's as good.
Because I remember this one. I remember this one being very good. The SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
Dude, I love that movie.
I remember that one being very
I'm a
very good.
goofy goober. Yeah.
The Gooby
Hell
Goober,
yeah.
and they went out of the water and they got dried up and everything.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
met like David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. Wait, what? He was in
Oh,
the
you
film.
didn't know?
You
He
didn't
was in the
know?
film.
Yes.
He
the
was
guy.
the one that took them back. He's in live action. He was there.
Oh my god, that was him! Oh
Yes,
my god!
David Hasselhoff.
After we watched that
It
film
was
so bad.
Hasselhoff. It was Hasselhoff, yeah.
If we ever do like a commentary, which we can do probably with StreamYard because of the format like this, we should do one for SpongeBob the movie.
Well, so we just watched the full movie and we're just like reacting to it or something.
we just comment through it, yeah. And then
Yeah.
we just upload it on audio because we cannot show the video. But yeah,
Yeah. True.
there'll be something. But yeah, the SpongeBob movie, The Sponge on the Run, is May 22, 2020. So yeah,
2020.
Next year.
Okay.
next year.
And then after
The
you said
decade is almost
2022, I was like, huh, what the hell? That's so long.
May, no. May 22, 2020.
May 22, 22. Okay.
2020. That's how Americans say it. Just 2020, 2019. So yeah,
I know,
that's
you
how I
guys
got used
start
to it.
with the month first. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, they started a month
But
first.
then again, Japan starts with the year first, but it's better for organizing files that way.
Yeah. Even before I come to Japan, when I'm organizing files, I do that. So
You
Yeah,
the year first.
year,
I mean,
month,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
day.
because otherwise your folders go
I
in
mean,
a weird order.
if you organize starting with your day first, that will be a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
a
folders.
nightmare.
Yeah.
But yeah, out of the 3 trailer that we saw, Sponge on the Run, Scoob, and let's include Sonic the Hedgehog, which we
We
all separately have
already
seen.
watched that. We didn't watch it before.
Which one is your favorite out of the 3?
Yeah.
The trailers?
Yeah.
I guess.
Or which one are you most excited?
Yeah.
Let's just say which one is your favorite trailer and which one makes you the most excited.
Midway.
Not Midway. We're talking about the
That's not even. That's not even animated.
yeah.
Not even animated. Wait, favorite trailer?
Yeah. Okay. So out of the 3, which one are you most likely gonna watch? Scoob, SpongeBob the movie, or Sonic?
Scoob, actually. Yeah.
Scoob.
I don't know. I really like the trailer, the art style, and everything. It looks so
Scoop
neat.
was a bigger part of my childhood than SpongeBob and
That
Sonic,
is true.
so-
I watched Sonic.
Yeah.
I watched Sonic. I watched
Sonic was.
Scooby Doo.
I don't think Sonic was ever our.
Yeah, I don't
was
think it
never really a
was.
part of our childhood. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sega.
but-
We don't play that.
That's true. But yeah, Scooby Doo was literally our child. We saw the live action version. We saw the animated. Do you
Yeah.
remember the film called? I believe. Oh my God, there's a Scooby Doo where they got abducted by aliens. Oh, what's it called?
Oh, I think I know it.
That was one of my
Yeah.
favorite one. If I can, it's straight to DVD, but it's like, I think it's called Alien Invaders. Yes, this one. This is it. This one is it. Oh, not this one. That one is a different type of alien. How can I?
That's Sonic.
I know.
the bottom right.
I know. I'm trying to find the right.
Sonic.
I need that picture. I need that picture in my life.
This one. Have you ever seen this one? I remember watching this
No.
one.
I don't think I have.
I don't.
The one I remember
like,
the most is watching the live action one. I just don't remember which.
even
one
if
it
I
is.
have, it's probably been too long that I don't remember.
I remember this one. I don't know why. This one just resonates with me. The live action one. Yeah, the one with Freddie Prinze Jr., Matthew Lillard, which is that's the one thing that I'm upset about the trailer because I like what Teguh mentioned it in the off camera as well. He likes everyone's voice cast except for Shaggy.
I don't hate it, though.
I don't hate it too.
It could have been done better.
Yeah,
They
I
could have done better.
I wish Matthew Lillard voices back the role, but
Matthew Lillard, the man, the meme, the legend.
who?
The man, the meme, the legend.
Yeah, there was a big meme like saying like, "Oh, Shaggy's the most overpowered character in the universe" for a while, and people were striving to like put him in Mortal Kombat 11 as a
Oh my
character.
god, that would be cool. He just throws Scooby stacks.
Fatality.
Oh, you know something? Something that I noticed from the trailer that I can't believe no one pointed out. Why was someone should? I feel concerned whoever Shaggy's parents are, because Shaggy was on the beach on his own eating Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks were
mean-
not dog snacks, are they not?
Wait,
Hey,
I thought
hey.
they were dog snacks.
I thought they're not.
They're called
that-
Scooby snacks.
They might be dog snacks, but then again, even in the animated one, like Shaggy would eat it anyway. So
I know, but
Yeah,
that's because
yeah, exactly.
he eat it anyway because of Scooby Doo. This one he eat it regardless of Scooby Doo. I'm concerned.
Is Scooby snack for dogs? Is it a dog food? Is it a
Are
dog
Scooby
treat, or
snacks
is it
dog
actual-
food? Let's research it up. Scooby snacks are fictional food item. But there is also a licensed doctorate to the same name. Blah blah blah. They
I
don't
don't know.
mention it, I guess.
I don't think they've ever
Scooby
mentioned if it's
snack.
specifically for dogs.
Canon.
But if it is, then if it is, I am
That-
concerned
that- that
that they
is,
give
then
that Shaggy is just on his own in the beach eating Scooby snacks.
Eating dog,
Oh.
eating dog treats.
I know. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, Estaku is probably googling it. What did you guys like the revamped Sonic trailer?
Yes.
Yes,
It's so
Yeah.
much
Yes.
better.
So
They-
much better.
they actually listen to people.
Like, look at this in comparison to this. Ugh.
my Steam is
Like-
still that one.
like,
It's
look-
still the old one. And not my Steam. My Discord is still that picture.
This one is so freaky in when I first saw the revamped trailer, I was like, "Oh, that is so much better." But I didn't realize how much of an effect it did until I saw the previous version, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that is way better."
Nah, the bottom right is still the
Original.
best.
This one, no. I don't know.
Oh god.
Yeah, look
That is disturbing.
Like the eyes is so much better. How they did the fur. Now he have a gloves instead of his weird human hands that
It's funny
he
how-
originally did.
Like,
Look at those
the
human
newer-
hands and look at the
Alright.
gloves.
Yeah, like the newer one looks less realistic, but I think that's for the better.
I mean, what do you want? It's supposed to be like that. You want, like, at least Detective Pikachu did it sort of like they go halfway of making it realistic and cartoon. But Sonic is
Mhm.
not like a creature that is from this world. You cannot really imagine. At least Pokemon,
Yeah,
you can
neither-
sort of imagine what
Neither
they're
is
based off.
Pikachu.
Huh?
Yeah, neither is Pikachu. He's not from
Yeah,
the
but
real world.
Pikachu in like Pokemons are based on like animals, most
Real,
of them.
yeah, real animals. Yeah,
No hedgehog look like this in real life.
I know.
Yes.
So they have
Instead
to
of
make
something-
it. They have to make it like
If I
the.
remember the disturbing fact, their penises are on their abdomen. So yes,
Thank you
every
for
time he
that
rolls, he's sucking.
information.
Every time he rolls, he's sucking on his own. Oh, never mind. Demonetized.
Oh my god.
Demonetized.
But
Demonetized.
The trailer is the film still looks bad, but at least Sonic looks so much better now.
At least Sonic looks better.
I'm just upset
Yeah.
because they don't use the song "Gangster Paradise" anymore for the trailer.
Yeah, that was so out of place.
Gangster Paradise. I know
It is
that's
so out of place.
Yeah.
God damn.
Anyway, Teguh, did you end up finding out what Scooby Snacks is for?
Nope. No.
It was a
No?
detergent all along.
Wait, did you just say it's a detergent all along? He's eating detergent. Oh god, that's why they're
Wait.
Oh god.
Scooby Snacks.
Why is it-
Urban Dictionary. You want to hear the Urban Dictionary one?
Like, I want to hear this.
Yeah. Yeah,
When
yeah,
you're smoking
yes, I
a
do.
bowl with no screen and pieces of weed goes into your mouth.
Whoa.
Okay, definition number 2. The infamous dog biscuits of the 70s Scooby-Doo TV show, now recognized as weed brownies.
Ah, that makes so much more sense. The modern
Oh my
version. You know?
god. Why are they all ruining this poor thing?
I mean, we all-
Everything has to be
we all-
weed related.
Come on, admit, we all know Shaggy was high the entire time.
I mean, pretty sure. Even as a kid, as a 5-year-old, he was already high.
He was born.
That's
he
why
was
he's
born
like
high.
that.
Oh, is that what you're saying? Are you saying like Scooby snacks contain traces of marijuana? As a result, he's been eating them as a kid, and as a result, he's like really high all the time.
Yeah, it's just
it?
like the what's it called? The remains effect of it. But yeah,
Remake.
let
like bit. Oh god, that's very disturbing.
yeah. But yeah, let's talk about some Disney Plus, you guys. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one out of you guys who have Disney Plus
We
right
don't
now
have
because it's
it.
not out.
Yeah,
It's not
only-
out in Indonesia.
Only you have it.
Yeah, because it's not out in
I don't think
Indonesia.
so,
It's out
not
in the
yet.
US,
Yeah.
Canada, Netherlands, and some other place. It's I don't know why they're taking so long to release it in the UK and in Europe until March 30th, which is so long. I don't know why. Maybe they're just working out the software because there are some bug stuff with the software. In fact, in the first morning, it was launched on Tuesday night, I believe, midnight. And I managed to use the app at midnight to just scroll through some of the features. And in the morning, when I wanted to watch something, the app was down. Like the server was down for everyone. I guess people they weren't expecting that much people to be using it, so they were having
it
some issues in the
happens.
morning. But yeah, we're not gonna play anything on the Disney Plus. I'm just gonna show this because
I don't think we're allowed. Yeah, I don't think we're allowed.
But I'll just show the features for some people who want to see and for you guys as well. And I just want to ask before I get to my Mandalorian review, non-spoiler, and also I'm going to review the High School Musical, the series, non-spoiler. I just want to hear if you guys did end up. Imagine you guys get Disney Plus. What is the first thing that you would watch?
Well, I haven't seen Dumbo yet, so I'll go watch Dumbo, I guess. And Lady and the
Wait,
Tramp.
the live action one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honest answer. I would think like Teguh, like, oh, I haven't watched this movie, and then I click on Sweet Life on Deck instead.
Dude, I kid you
Like,
not.
yeah, I haven't seen this, and then just like click on the another one. Like,
I kid you not, Ariq. I was like scrolling for so long, right? I'm like, oh my god, they have so many good stuff. Mandalorian, okay, I definitely have to watch that first. And then like High School musical series, I have to watch it first. Jeff Goldblum, oh my god, I have to watch that first. And I'm like, I keep on scrolling through everything. I'm like, Lemonade Mouth, oh my god, I have to watch this. And then guess what is the first thing I end up watching?
what? Sweet Life on Second Cody or Deck?
I end up watching Good Luck Charlie as the first thing I watch on Disney
God,
Plus.
okay.
Nice.
I don't know, something about Good Luck Charlie that I really it's probably the
Yeah,
family
yeah.
aspect of it, and I just found the comedy to be funny.
Yeah, I think I
like,
remember a long time ago. You like to say you really like that show.
I know it just it
was-
have a homey vibe, you know. I like this guy.
Homie, yo, homie.
Homie.
Oh,
And yeah, Homer Simpson is also there.
yeah, The Simpsons
I
is
wonder.
also
Wait,
in-
actually,
yeah.
I wonder how many seasons of The Simpsons is in here. I did not get to check that. Where is The Simpsons? It's gone.
Swear to
We
God,
lost
they
The
have all
Simpsons.
seasons. Is there not like search bar or something?
There is no what?
Oh wait, there it is.
Season 1, Season 2,
Uh,
all the way to the wow. They have all. They have until season 30. So if you wanna
Oh,
if you wanna catch up with The Simpsons, you can buy Disney Plus and try to watch all
I don't
the
think you need to catch up with the Simpsons. They're not, the
They're not-
episodes are not exactly in order. Apart from like certain character deaths, but that's mainly because their actors quit or
Wait,
something. Or
which character
something.
died in The Simpsons? I never know the character.
I think the teacher died. Bart's teacher,
Oh,
or
wow.
Flanders' wife. I'm not sure. I thought their voice actress actually died. I'm not so sure what the actual reason was when they quit. Something like that.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, so Disney Plus got a lot. So your first thing is Zack and Cody. Teguh's first thing is to go to with Dumbo.
Oh, no,
My
Jack.
Or just like a movie I haven't seen. Either it's gonna like looking at this, it's either Dumbo or Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, I have yet to see Lady and the Tramp. So maybe once I see it, I'll review it. I still don't know how I feel about them using real dogs and just voiceovering them instead of using like animated dogs, because they use real dogs. It's like Beverly Hills Chihuahua style. This film.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
So I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah.
I wonder how they shoot the spaghetti scene though in Lady and the Tramp if they're using real dogs. That's I'm looking forward to seeing that.
They taste
A
them.
lot
Oh
of-
no!
a lot of
Oh
changes.
no! Oh no! That's such a cursed. That's such a cursed thing to say. They taste them.
But yeah, let's. I want to talk about Mandalorian because that is like the number one show why most people get Disney Plus. Like half of the people get Disney Plus for Mandalorian, half of the people get Disney Plus just because of nostalgia and all the other Disney stuff. So I'm pretty sure some people want to hear this in case they want to hear my non-spoiler thoughts, and I won't spoil it to you guys. But are you guys familiar with what a Mandalorian is or what Mandalore culture is?
The culture? No, I think I only know. I only know the fets.
Teguh, do you know what a Mandalorian is?
I feel like I should know, but I don't.
It's practically pretty much like they're a race of people that become like fearsome warriors, and one of those people was Jango Fett. So it's like the bounty hunter type like that. So in this show, we're just following this one Mandalorian guy, which we have yet to know the name. It's not revealed yet. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I thought this series, this is the first live action Star Wars series, right? We've seen like animated series. I thought the series was really it nails it in terms of what they're trying to do. It brings back like the original trilogy vibe, like the Western vibe and everything of like the New Hope empires like that. But it feels so modern, and it just feels like it fits in the universe. And when I first saw it, it feels weird because like when you see a movie of the only live action stuff of Star Wars is like a movie, and it's like 1 hour, 2 hours kind of thing. And the pacing, that's why it's kind of fast because they have to get from one point to another. And this one, it's just like you're sitting at one place for quite some time. So at first it's like weird pacing for me, but eventually I'm like into it because like you get to learn about the culture and the world building. And that is something that they did very well right off the bat. The world building was fantastic. Jon Favreau, who you might know from Iron Man, from Jungle Book, he's the one who produced and wrote this show. Dave Filoni, who was in charge of the Clone Wars series, directed the first episode. And I thought the episode was fine throughout. I really liked it. I didn't love it yet until that very end scene. The end of the first episode really sold me on the show. I was like, oh my God, I need to see second episode right away, right after the ending of the first episode. So yeah, I know lots of people was directly hyped as soon as they say it, like, oh, this show is perfect and everything like that. I didn't feel that way until the very end, which I thought was really, really good. And yeah, we just learned about the culture in that first episode. It's really slow. It's good in terms of performances. Ariq, you know Pedro Pascal from Game of Thrones. He's the one who played the Mandalore. So yeah, it's interesting how he used the mask the whole time. I wonder if he will take off the mask eventually, but you can sort of like feel his emotions and what he's thinking with the mask on. So that's a good acting performance right there. But and yeah, like I said, my favorite thing is the world building aspects because you don't really see these kind of shows, like a big budget, high produced shows on streaming or TV. Like even if you compare to like Netflix's Stranger Things or the Marvel Netflix shows, it's high value production, but the world building is like it's not big, you know. It feels there, and the closest thing I can think of a big world building show is like Game of Thrones. So it just feels different, and it feels nice to know that there's something like this on TV. However, my favorite thing out of this show so far, 2 episodes in, is the music. The music composed by Ludwig Göransson, who did Black Panther and who did Creed, which I love all his work. The music in this one it feels Star Wars, yet it have a vibe of Rocky on it, and it's so fantastic. And I just love the Mandalorian. That's the music. That's just how I really love the music from that. But yeah, hearing this, are you guys excited for Mandalorian, or once you were able to get access to it?
I mean, I do want to watch it, but like, I don't know how high up on the list it is yet.
I mean, I can always share my password and everything if you guys ever want it. But yeah,
Don't let the streamers
I mean,
know.
I mean, Ariq, are you excited for it or no?
I mean, I've always thought it was like a really cool concept, behind the Mandalorian. So I'm not exactly hyped about it, but at the same time, I am interested. I am intrigued to watch it. And I didn't know it was played by a guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is playing it.
What is he again, though? I don't remember his character.
He played Oberyn Martell, the Viper.
Oh, him. Oh,
Yep.
that guy.
Yep.
And he's in Kingsman too. as
Yep.
well.
So yeah, he knows how to do action.
Well, damn. Okay, that's actually good casting there.
Also, talking about him, because he have an accent in Game of Thrones, right? I don't know what he actually sounds like. So when I first hear him on the show, I'm like, that's his voice? Huh. Okay. I wasn't sure. He sounds like Oscar Isaac. He sounds like Oscar Isaac a lot.
Oh. Damn.
But yeah, from one show to another, the second most viewed show, most excited one. By the way, Mandalorian already have a season 2 that's already in the works, and the same show that already have a season 2 in the works as well is High School Musical, the series.
Wait, the series?
That is the title of the show. In case you guys don't know what High School Musical, the series is about, it is literally, you guys have seen High School Musical, right? Both of you?
Yes, I have seen
Teguh?
all of it, I think.
Nope.
Oh, you haven't? So
Nope,
that's you and Kelvin. That's your homework. You should watch High School Musical 1 and 2 before our next episode.
Oh wait, you mean the movie? Yeah,
the movie.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so yeah, basically,
Of course I have. I don't remember what the hell happens. I remember 1 relatively well. 2, all I remember was they went on summer, and I don't remember what happened in 3 at all.
The first one is literally most people remember the first one. Zach meets Gabriella. They fell in love. They have to be split apart because of their talents and stuff, and then they got back together. The second one, they went to the summer vacation, their workplace. The third one is their graduation one.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I even know? I don't even know if I watched the third one. We'll check later.
But yeah, do you guys know the premise of the show?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so for Teguh,
Actually, no,
literally,
you explained it to us, but I still don't understand.
so High School Musical. So in this show, the school in which the film High School Musical took place at is a real school, and they are trying to make a musical play based on the High School Musical movie, because the High School Musical movie took place in their school. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's literally the premise of it. So it's like a high school drama kind of thing. It feels like a reality show at some point, because some of the characters like talk to the camera like an interview kind of thing. So it's like that, but with like literally like a high school drama. The comedy, I thought the comedy was good. The storyline it's what you expect. It's a teen show, and I thought for first episode I liked it. I didn't love it. I liked it. I will watch the second episode soon because it's already out. I don't know if I'll finish the series, but if I like the second episode, then I'll probably try to finish the series, because so far it's good, and the cast can sing. I would say even the cast have better voice than the cast of High School Musical.
Ooh.
I wouldn't say their version is better, but they definitely have a better voice than the cast of High School Musical. By the way, Frat Love Movies say High School Musical 3 is the best. I disagree. I thought the second one was the best one.
I like the second one most as well.
They have good songs. All of them have great songs.
Bad on it. That shit
No,
was
I like Work It Out. Work It Out is so cheesy.
I forgot what the
Cheesy.
song they were singing in the when they were playing baseball. Do you remember that one?
I don't
Or was that
dance.
Work It Out? Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
dance.
dance.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
I
dance.
don't dance.
Da, da, da.
Not
Not a chance. Oh. Did you realize after that scene they switch Chad and Ryan switched clothes after that scene? I don't know
Yeah,
why. They're sweaty from dancing and baseball and decided to switch clothes.
it's 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 called gay relationship. No, I don't know what it
Oh,
is.
bro, man.
Bro. Yeah, don't you ever done that, Albert, with like Kelvin after you play basketball?
Ew, no. Not after. You know how much sweat we both have? Oh,
Yeah, exactly. You guys are absorbing each other's sweat.
Nope. No. But yeah,
It's
real
gonna
quick
get
before
so
we
moist. It's gonna get so moisty in there, you know.
no.
I'm making this more disturbing.
Before we get to more nonsense to wrap up the show, yeah, the last show that I saw was actually full of nonsense. It's the world according to Jeff Goldblum. It's literally, you know how quirky Jeff Goldblum is in real life, right? It's
Yeah, yeah.
literally like a documentary kind of thing. Not really a documentary. It's like a reality show of you following Jeff Goldblum discovering about stuff. So
I don't know.
the first, Teguh like confused.
That sounds
So
kinda interesting.
the first episode, Jeff Goldblum. You know how people are like obsessed with sneakers and like how people's like buying ever expensive stuff for sneakers, stuff like that. And there's like custom made sneakers and everything. So Jeff Goldblum, the first episode is him fascinated why sneaker culture is a thing, and you just followed him throughout one almost like an hour show of him learning about sneakers, getting excited about sneakers and everything. And throughout the whole show, I was entertained, yet somehow I didn't learn a single thing. But it was so entertaining to see Jeff Goldblum like being like interested in this culture and everything. So if you want to see Jeff Goldblum doing stuff, I recommend The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
Jeff
Okay.
Goldblum doing stuff. Huh.
But yeah, that is The World According to Jeff Goldblum. So yeah. Teguh, you shared something to us. Do you want me to share it?
Sure. It sums up the Sonic and SpongeBob trailers a lot.
Let me zoom into it. Where is it? I have too much tabs open.
I see that.
You can't defeat me, Nickelodeon. I know.
I saw that.
Nice. Oh my god, that's nice.
You can't defeat me. Oh, I know.
But he
But
can.
he can.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves should be in everything. But yeah.
Oh.
So that's Disney Plus. I feel like we cover several stuff, but yeah, it's funny how each of us have different stuff that we watch first on Disney Plus.
well, mine and Teguh is technically the same, but I'll just end up getting distracted. You know,
True.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah, I'll say real quick. I'm not gonna go into it because it's spoilers in case you guys want to see it on your own. And I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube by now. But they released a bunch more of Avengers Endgame deleted scenes on the Disney Plus, and I'm glad they did, without going to details of what it is. I'm glad they didn't put it in the film because in terms of the film, it doesn't fit at all. It's not about the CG is not done. That's why it doesn't work. Of course, the CG is not done because that's why they're called deleted scenes. They're not gonna put all their money to finish a CG scene. That's not gonna be their final product. But it's in terms of the placing, in terms of the film, all those deleted scenes does not work at all, and I'm glad that they deleted. But yeah. So Teguh. Since apparently a lot of our childhood TV show stuff is getting rebooted into like an animated film, do you have like one that you want to see in the realms of Scoob or SpongeBob?
Oh,
Same question applies to Ariq.
that's it.
Sweet Life on Deck now.
An animated Sweet Life on Deck.
Hey, wait, that doesn't sound too bad actually. An animated,
Oh,
they can go over like overboard even more. That's not a pun for Sweet Life on Deck. It's just
They went overboard in real life.
no. You don't actually throw them overboard. you throw Cole and Dylan Sprouse overboard like for real? No. Don't
Dude,
do
I actually
that.
want to. If they did a reunion, those two will be quite interesting because we haven't seen them on screen for a while.
I haven't seen the other brother, Dylan. I saw Cole in what's that shitty series called?
Riverdale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. I haven't seen Dylan too. But yeah, if I were to pick a show that I want to see in terms of a live action and in terms of my childhood, this one is not, okay. First of all, this one is not my childhood, but I can directly see this being an animated film in the style of like what the Scooby Doo and SpongeBob did, and it could work really well for children audience as well for adult audience, and it's an Adventure Time. I feel like that can work quite well, and they have so much world building and everything. So
Yeah, actually.
but yeah, an actual show that I want to see, that I love, the original run of the show. I did not like the subsequent runs of the show because they sort of reboot sequel it for several times. Is Ben 10. I haven't seen Ben 10 in so long, and I don't know how much I would love it. But they could do like an action adventure type story with Ben 10 in that animation style, which I think can work. And looking at all the aliens, they can see that. And like, I don't want to see. I've seen. I don't know. Have you guys seen the live action Ben 10 film? I have seen it, and it's bad.
Oh yeah.
Let's not talk about that. We do not talk about that.
It was bad. So I want to see them redeem themselves in a Ben 10 movie that is like animated style.
I think I want a properly done Asterix and Obelix film.
Oh, was there a
like-
show about Asterix and Obelix?
I don't.
I think
There
I saw-
was.
I think it was like action.
There were like cartoon like shows, and those were good. The comics were obviously good, but the live actions were really bad.
I forget there was a live action in there. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was
I think I saw
really
the live
bad.
action one. I think I remembered watching the live action one of that.
Yeah, if they can just like do a proper, even if they just keep it cartoon, I'd be very happy.
Yeah, I can see that. I forgot what the premise of Asterix and Obelix is. Are they just like friends who are like Vikings and stuff?
No, this like one village that Rome cannot conquer because they have this like potion that makes them OP. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That's all I have to say.
I can see that working as an animated film, definitely. Ariq, so what is a children's not your childhood show that you watch that you want to see into like an animated style for future film?
Can't even remember what I watched. I don't know actually.
Yeah, I can see Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends working in that realm.
Oh yes, I want that.
Or actually, you know what?
don't
I used to
remember.
love this show. I don't know if you guys watch it. Shaolin Showdown. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that can work.
I didn't watch it that much, but yes, I know it.
I like that show. I don't think it's gonna work with the animated feature story because every episode is like they're looking for a item. So I don't know if they can make a film.
Mhm.
What they can make into film though is Kids Next Door. They can definitely do that.
Oh yes, they can.
Like Sweet Life on Deck, Sweet Life on Deck, the movie Overboard.
I mean, that's already being made.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. Overboard. So, wait, I thought the series already ended. I didn't even remember what was the ending.
What's Sweet Life on Deck?
Yeah, I don't remember the ending of
It
that.
ended a while ago. It's about them graduating eventually.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, because they have to torn the ship. The ship is getting torn into pieces, and they have to speed up the graduation process, and they just go their separate ways.
Well, that's
Oh, I thought they were-
anticlimactic.
That's
I
one of
thought
the
they were gonna
saddest.
actually- I thought it was gonna be like so rushed to a point where they have to like finish the test before they detonate the ship.
No, I thought that was one of the
They have to jump out.
it was one of the most well done series finale in terms of Disney, in my opinion, because it was very emotional, and they sort of brought back everything all the way from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody as well. So there's like a lot of stuff from there. I don't know what kind of cartoon stuff that I want to see into an animated feature. I'm trying to think again now, because I watch so much.
I can't remember what animated like series I've watched. I
Uh,
think.
yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know. This kind of thing is the stuff I'm like, I never really asked for it, but like when they make it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch it.
gonna check it out. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like I'm not demanding for it. I'm just like waiting for it.
you know what's funny though? Nickelodeon has
But
made multiple SpongeBob animated films, but they've never done it for any of their other shows.
True.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
SpongeBob is technically
Their
their
most
biggest, right?
famous one. I mean, they did a live action Dora, but I haven't seen it, but I heard it's interesting.
Is
I
it?
thought live action Dora was horrible.
I don't know. I actually want to check it out if once it's on
I think
streaming.
I think I watched like a review of it. I think the guy was like, being, he said no shit.
But yeah, I mean, there is so many Nickelodeon cartoons that I want to see. Fairy Odd Parents can definitely work in like a full feature film, I guess. Rugrats definitely can work.
What, like a live action? What is it?
No, I don't want to
Very
see a
Odd
live. I
Parents.
don't want to see a live action Rugrats. Okay.
No,
A bunch of
I was gonna
babies.
say, I was gonna say a live action Fairy Odd Parents, but I think Rugrats would be even more disturbing.
Live action Rugrats. It's just a documentary of a bunch of babies playing.
Yeah,
yeah, let's
yeah,
not go there.
yeah, yeah. The
Oh, I'm
the
cutting
cameraman's
it.
gonna feel like the P word. He's gonna feel like a Kelvin.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Civil War.
Civil War.
Just kidding.
Uh,
Kelvin's only into the Asian K-pop groups.
Asian babies. That's still
No,
wrong.
no, not babies. That's racist. That's both racist and that's not very right.
Oh my
Albert, stop
God.
twisting my words. Stop twisting my words. What is wrong
I'm
with
not
you?
twisting your words. I'm just saying what you actually wanted to say. I know you wanted to say that.
No.
No. We'll confirm with him once he's appear on the next show. That's the first thing we ask him when he appear. Calvin, yes or no? You like Asian babies?
This nonsense has gone out of hand. Even
Let's
for
go
nonsensical
even more on. Teguh,
Yes. How
What's
may
up?
I be of service?
how may I be of your service? You're not working right now. You don't have to.
Does that mean I go to
Yeah.
sleep?
Yes.
Okay, in a count of 3, we all sleep on camera.
What's this? No. I bet Albert's just gonna like watch us sleep, and he's like, hey.
Oh no! Oh, I'll turn off my camera.
Turn on the camera and I'll just stare at it.
Albert's just gonna stare at us.
Oh my God.
Oh god.
So yeah, right now we have 2 options. We can either A, go to even more nonsense if you guys have anything you want to ask or talk about that is random, not movie related anything, or B, end the show because we've gone way too far off track.
End the show because we've gone way too far off track, and I have to wake up early for work tomorrow.
I don't care.
we can end the show
Oh,
right
I
here. I think we should just
Okay, all right then. So yeah, I guess we'll end the show.
we could use like future content later. Just save it up.
Okay.
Save up content. Save the content.
So yeah,
Save the content.
before we end it, first of all, thank you guys if you guys listen all the way till the very end, and yeah, let's see our plugs. Teguh, where can people find you online?
Instagram at TG23399 and it's Deep Fried Tofu on Steam. Yes.
And how about you, Ariq?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Ariq Andria, or you can find me on Steam to play some games at.
I forgot to change it.
I changed it, and you can find me on Steam at Throwback to Episode 5. That's literally what it's called.
It says Look at the screen. Is this right?
Yes,
No.
yes. Because
People
I
will
keep
be
saying
so
the blue.
confused.
It's because I keep saying the Bluesmith. That was my old like Steam, and then I have to just say throw back to episode 5 every time I say Bluesmith. So instead, I went extra smart and just changed the name to throwback to
Throwback
episode 5. Ah.
Okay.
Big
Okay.
brain time.
And and yeah, you can find me on social media, Twitter, Instagram at Wiradharma. My YouTube channel at Jaw Movies is where I upload the video version of this. If you're listening on audio, you want to check the video and what happened, it's on Wiradharma. It's on Jaw Movies, I mean. And yeah, for our show, it's at Councilmen Show on social media. Our show itself on Apple, Spotify, and everything like that is called The Councilmen. So go check it out there. Leave a 5-star review, and we'll read your comments. And that's it for the plugs of our show. Oh, also, we're recently in I think it's called Overcast. I think that's the new podcast. We're available there now. So if you're likes Overcast and previously our show wasn't there, now you can listen to it there. All right. So before we end the show, one last thing. I want to do a hashtag stick around for people who stick around for all our plugs. So I have a play along on social media if you guys are listening to this far. And for Teguh and Ariq, I have a quiz. I have a mini game for you guys, real quick.
Oh, mini game. Oh, mini game.
No, you have
So
to speak to
we know how we have over 40 episodes now. So my question for you guys is do you remember what our 7th episode was about?
Nope.
Take a guess.
Am I not allowed to Google it?
No, don't Google it. That's the whole purpose of it.
7th episode.
7th episode.
Okay, give me a hint. When was it?
It was on I think this is January 19, 2019.
January.
20.
So that is the first episode right after our top 10 most anticipated movies of 2019.
That's the first episode of this year, right?
Pretty much.
Are you sure I didn't forfeit that?
I'm pretty sure you're here. I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, you did forfeit.
Well, take a guess, I guess. Ariq might know.
It's not episode 5, so I wouldn't know.
That's all you know. I have a hint. It's one of the games that we all play at the same time. It's one of the few games that we all play.
Pokemon.
Is it the Minecraft R-rated? Is that the title?
It's a Minecraft episode that we talk about.
I don't think I was there. I don't remember this.
I don't
But
even
yeah.
remember what the premise behind that video was.
I don't know. I don't remember. All I remember, I put the title of Minecraft. Hollywood is making an R-rated Minecraft? Question mark! Exclamation
Yeah, that was the
point.
title. Yeah, that's the title.
They were making a Minecraft movie. I don't know the status of that. Maybe we'll revisit it if that happens. We come through tech. But yeah, with that, having said that, which one of you is gonna say our traditional catchphrase before we end the show?
And with that, the council has spoken. See you on the next episode of Nonsensical November. Goodbye.
Bye. Have a good